guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost on Kitchen Cosplay, and tonight we're going with you guys with Better Call Saul, episode 3, season 5.
Yes. Last episode, Nacho basically was told by Gus that he needed to get close to Lalo because otherwise his dad will... So he's doing some crazy shit in order to get Lalo to like him.
He became an angel.
Yeah. Although something came up, Crazy 8 was arrested, something that happened because Jimmy gave a discount to people and they went crazy. So now they need to have him, discharged. They don't want him in prison. They don't want him to talk. So Lalo basically told Nacho, hey, I have a plan.
Yeah.
Let's get Jimmy McGill.
First time in jail, it can be easy to break.
Yes. So they got Saul Goodman on call. They asked him to come with them. They're probably gonna put him on the case. I wonder what he's gonna do. As far as Saul is going, Kim and him, they had a little talk. It seems like right now they're good, but the tension is always in the background. She doesn't like his way of doing things, but she keeps going back to it. So I'm like, take a little bit of the responsibility here, Kim. You chose to lie.
Relationship is not healing as well as they think.
And Jimmy is doing good. Maybe not good in the sense that everyone else think, but he's got a lot of customers, a lot of clients. He's doing a lot of cases, but the way he does things, it makes us think that he doesn't really care about the customers. He just cares about having a lot of cases and becoming known as a good lawyer. Anyway, apparently the reputation thing works because Lalo knew about him, or at least he heard that there was a lawyer that would work like really cheap
for criminals.
For them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what he does for Crazy 8. I think it might work. I think we might also get to see Hank maybe. I really want to see him. I don't know.
Well, I like to see when Crazy 8 start to become an informant or snitch.
And I feel like, since drugs are involved, the DEA is going to be involved too. So where are you, Hank? We know you know Saul. We know you're in the story eventually. And by the way, it's really hot today, and we're a bit tired. So our English is all over the place. I'm going to warn you now because last episode was starting to get crazy. So I don't know how this episode is going to look like. So be patient with us, and let's jump in this episode. Ugh. The ice cream! No!
It's like the hard-working worker getting his reward. After. Sorry guys, I don't really like bugs.
It's interesting when a good thing gets overcome by the parasites. Yeah.
We got something you can do for us. Really? Yeah, we got a legal problem.
A legal problem? Oh, fantastic. Just for a minute there, I thought I was going to be swallowing condoms filled with heroin.
No, maybe later.
Don't give him ideas.
NDC. We need our friend to tell the cops some things. Some important things. Important things. Gotcha. We want him to say exactly what we tell him. No more, no less. But the cops can't know it's coming from us. So, we send you in there. You tell them how to do it, and they can't listen.
He's gonna put it on me. Maybe he could try to put it on Gus's back, but no, he works with him, so we'll see. But it's dangerous for Saul because he wants to work with criminals, but not criminals that can kill him if it goes wrong,
Thanks.
so close to the edge.
What about you?
Well, I met some interesting people. But you know what? Financially speaking, Saul Goodman just had his best day yet. Ching.
Good for Saul.
I wonder if that bottle is gonna fall down.
I better prep for tomorrow.
Right. Go get him, Tiger.
That bottle is the representation of their relationship right now. This is Hank. It's Hank. I recognize the shirt, guys. Oh my gosh. They're not showing us the face for a reason.
I recognize
Excuse
the
me?
little head.
Hey,
Hey!
Myrna. How's it going?
He's good.
Oh my
He's
god.
what, third base?
I miss you, buddy.
Catcher.
And Gomez too.
Hey, Steve.
Good, Myrna.
I missed you guys. That's season 1 and 2 Hank and Gomez. Oh shit.
Alrighty. Domingo Molina picked up for possession a half ounce of street grade gack. Keeps his mouth shut for the first 2 nights he's in here and now has an epiphany and wants to talk. Okay. Wow me. Give me the deets. Where the drugs come from, who the money goes to, the name of your boss, and who you report to. For starters.
Okay. Silence! Were you talking to them?
Same as the first time we met him. Switched Crazy Eight for Badger and it's the same.
Really? Come on.
Go away.
Your client waived his right to attorney.
Oh, he most certainly did not.
Yeah, I did.
Zip it. Okay, nobody's talking to you.
Well, he wants to talk to us.
He's
It's
confused.
a
Okay?
performance.
He was dropped on his head.
It's all so they can believe him that it's genuine.
You know what? We're not interested. I feel like my chain is being jerked, and not in a good way, you know what I'm saying? Bullshit. I called it good.
Hold on, guys.
Hank is good too.
Wait a second.
Have a great afternoon.
Hold up, guys. One second.
We're doing it here.
Guys, what if we say it's contingent? Mr. Molina will stay in custody while you verify his very specific, limited information.
And what if what he tells us doesn't pan out?
Oh, well, then he just stays here. I mean, we're back where we started. But if his information leads to something...
Arrests.
What?
If his information leads to arrests.
Well, if
Put
his
in an account of the
information
guy
leads to
that likes to be in
arrests,
prison.
then charges go away.
It's hard to dupe Hank and Gomez.
Really hard.
I don't know who picks it up. All I know is that there are these 3 dead drops they run on Thursday nights.
Hold on.
What?
Look, I know how this goes, all right? My guy talks to you, you squeeze him out like a sponge, then you dump him back on the street. Word gets out that he's a fink, he ends up bleeding out in front of his mother's house.
What?
No, it's not gonna happen, okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? My client is not leaving here with a target on his back.
All you good?
Fine. We'll take care of him.
He's not just anyone's CI either, all right? You don't pass him around like a venereal disease. He's your personal CI. So he gets picked up, he calls me, I call you, gets taken care of, no questions asked.
Okay.
And he started his days as
Okay.
a snitch,
So,
basically.
like I said, there are these 3 dead.
Mr. Acker, I think you're home. My name is Kim Wexler, and I'd really like to talk to you.
They have to convince him to leave or something?
Mr. Acker, hello. Thanks for speaking with me. I think there's been a misunderstanding, and it's in everyone's best interest if we straighten it out. May I come in?
Stay right where you at.
Holy shit! It's the coach from One Tree Hill!
Oh. So
He looks like him. If it's not him,
I
he
think
looks
it's
like
him.
him.
I got 70 left.
Oh, it's definitely
That's
him.
However,
The voice.
I know your lease stipulates that the property owner can buy you out at any time for fair market value plus $5,000. How about we just discuss this? Civil.
Adverse possession means this is my land.
You made that argument in court, and the judge ruled against you.
Yeah, and nobody could change my mind, so they sent you out. You're the big gun. With a ponytail.
I can see you've made up your mind. Have a good day.
And I can see you. You're one of those people that give a little money to charity every month. So you can make up for all the bad that you've done.
No.
You go to a soup kitchen once a year on Thanksgiving. That makes you feel a whole lot better about yourself. Makes you feel like one of the best rich people.
Oh, that's gonna hit home.
Oh shit, Kim.
Listen to me. You do not get to make up your own rules. Put on your big boy pants and face reality. No one is mistreating you here. We were trying to meet you halfway. Well, that's over. The $18,000, guess what? It's off the table. Tomorrow, you come to your senses, you'll get 10. A contract means something. It's the law, and it's enforceable. Deal with it.
Oh man.
She probably hates this. Especially since usually I think with her pro bono cases, she's trying to do the right thing. She's trying to help. She would probably like to help this guy, but her job at Mesa Verde stops her from doing that. Now she has to enforce the law. And he just reminds her of that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hi. Can we start over?
Say what you came to say.
I went to a real estate office. I found some houses I think you might like. You're right, I can't pretend to understand what you're going through. I've never owned a house. My family never owned one either. We never owned anything. When I was little, my mother used to shake me awake in the middle of the night yelling it was time to go. I'd throw my things in a cardboard box and run outside in my pajamas and bare feet.
True.
Sometimes it was so cold,
She's lying.
my toes turned blue.
She's doing the Jimmy thing.
Damn. You swear you didn't want to lie anymore to your clients. He's not. Well, okay, never mind. He's not one of our clients.
You'll say anything to get what you want, won't you?
He read right through. Oh. He's not stupid. And now, on top of the fact that it didn't work, she has to live with the guilt of having tried. Oh my god.
It's not going well for Kim. Really not. When you said that now for sure the bottle's gonna fall down,
She threw it
I-
over.
thought about the beginning where Jimmy first met Lalo and you need to do this job for us and everything will be fine. And Kim had to do our job, and basically I do believe that they wanted to show us that there's a slight chance that everything's gonna be fine by the end of it, but no, not at the end. At the end everything's gonna crash down.
You know, at first I was saying that their relationship is on the edge and everything, but I'm gonna interpret it differently this time. Jimmy lives on the edge. Jimmy lives for the risks, for the adrenaline he gets when he does his thing, and Kim recently has been, you know, feeling bad every time she's done stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she took the bottle, like she kept looking at the bottle, and then she took it away from the edge. Like she took that risk away. She wants to do things the good way, you know. She wants to do her work at Mesa Verde, even though it's not fulfilling her. She wants to do the pro bono cases, even after all the good work she's tried to do, people are still gonna look at her and be like, oh, you're this rich lawyer who looks down at us and doesn't care about what's happening. But she's trying so hard, and she's not getting the rewards that she deserves.
Yeah.
So she took that bottle away, but that's still not enough, you know, and nothing is fulfilling. Living on the edge is not enough because she feels bad after. Taking the bottle of the edge doesn't help because she doesn't get what she deserves. So she's just like, fuck it. She's throwing that bottle away, and Jimmy follows because he doesn't want to leave her alone in this. He wants to be by her side, but it's not helping. Nothing is fulfilling for her. And when she feels bad about trying to do stuff like Jimmy, and it's not even working, so the guilt is just piling up. I'm afraid of where she's going. I've said it before, and last time I've said it's like I was strongly feeling bad about where she was going. She ended up in a fucking accident. So I don't know where this is going, but I'm scared for Kim. I'm scared for her mental health. And I'm scared about, like, whatever she decides to do.
Every time that I see her on screen, she seems less and less happy about her job and about just her nowhere lives. And she seems tired.
She has moments like this where she's gonna laugh a little when they were looking at the house and stuff, and they were she was happy, but these moments last less and less, you know? They're shorter, and I fear that in the middle of all of this, she's gonna make a decision that she's gonna regret for the rest of her life. I don't know.
Do you think she's gonna pull a Chuck?
No, I don't think so, but I don't know. There's only one season left after this one, you know, so...
True.
And she's not in Breaking Bad. So they have to find a way to get rid of her. It could be that she's just going to be, you know, fed up with all of this, and she's going to quit law, and she's going to quit Jimmy, and she's just going to leave.
Or maybe just quit Albuquerque.
Well, that's what...
Because we didn't hear about Howard in Breaking Bad either.
Well, Howard, no, but they also, you know, in the scene where Jimmy was... clearing out his office, and Francesca? Yeah, with Francesca, and he gave her a card, and he was like, call him, say I'm the one who told you to call. Some people were like, oh, she called Kim, and at first I was like, oh yeah, maybe she's gonna call Kim, but he said him, call him. Right? So I'm like, maybe that's Howard. So maybe Howard is just a lawyer that we don't really care about. Like, even in Better Call Saul, it's been a few episodes since we've seen Howard. We see him less and less because their paths don't cross, so...
That's true.
But Kim, she was close to him, and she's not mentioned at all. So the more it goes, the more I think she's just gonna leave. But she could also quit law. It's not fulfilling to her, so... I don't know. Or that, or she's just gonna focus completely on criminal law and help, you know, the people that need it. And she's gonna drop Mesa Verde, but we're gonna see. Right now, I don't think she's in a good headspace.
She's gonna do a huge move, I guess, and I hope it's gonna be a good one and not a bad one.
We'll see.
Please, not a sad one.
on a happier note, we saw how Crazy 8 started becoming a snitch, basically.
I wonder though if he, in the meantime, in the future, is gonna change from becoming a snitch for the Salamancas to a snitch,
An actual
snitch for the DEA.
I think the switch is gonna happen because we know that Lalo is not gonna stay forever because Gus needs to finish the lab. It's gonna take time, but he has to finish the lab, and he's not gonna do anything until Lalo is taken care of. So something needs to happen as soon as. And Crazy 8 became much more like in control in the future. It doesn't seem like he's working for the Salamancas in Breaking Bad.
Well, he's his own dealer basically.
Yeah.
His cousin and Jesse are
But that
doing
doesn't-
the meth for him, and he sells the meth.
And that doesn't happen just out of nowhere. Like, he needs to cut ties with them, so something must happen before that. And for him to feel free enough to leave. Like Nacho said, once you're in with them, especially, you're in. You can't get out as much as you want it. Nacho is in a really tight spot right now between, his dad, who basically makes him feel really bad about his choices, and he's telling him, you need to go to the police. But his dad, I feel like his dad doesn't understand what type of people he's been, working with. Because if he goes to the police, he's gonna die. And not just him, but his dad's gonna die too. And he doesn't want that, and I feel like the dad understands that he's in danger, but he doesn't want to run because he never did anything wrong. And I understand his point of view. But we also care for Nacho, and as much as I like to remind, everyone that we understand he put himself in this situation, it still hurts to see him try to get out and not being helped at all.
I think we're more hurt because how much he tried to protect his papa and just leave this world for his papa also, and he can't. And
no.
Yeah.
Because, he is surrounded. His dad on one hand, he's got Gus, and he's got Lalo, the Salamancas as a whole. He is stuck. If he doesn't help Gus, he's gonna get killed. If he doesn't make it seem like he's helping the Salamancas, he's gonna get killed. If he doesn't help either of them, they're all gonna kill him.
And his papa.
And his dad. That doesn't look good. We still didn't, put this on, but we need to save him. We need to help him out. Oh. And it was so good to see Hank again. Hank and Gomez.
Oh, I missed you, buddy.
It's the Hank and Gomez from the early seasons. So the Hank and Gomez that are, well, especially Hank, slightly racist and that think that they are too good for the position almost, like they don't care about the criminals.
They didn't grow yet, so.
Yeah. Well, Hank didn't grow yet.
Well, hey, good thing though. We're not gonna cry for them this series.
No. Oh, but it was so cool. Like, we knew they were gonna eventually come because they've been dealing with the DEA, and Gus also made that comment last season about it's gonna bring horror, it's gonna bring the DEA and stuff, and I'm like, Hank, and finally he showed up, and it's nice also because I kept remembering the first time we saw Saul in Breaking Bad, and it was obvious that there was some tension between Hank and Saul. Like, they knew who he was, they've been dealing with him before, and I like to see that this is where it all started. Not only with Crazy 8, which is also another player in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, also.
But, just all this shit together, and they're like, Saul is such a tame version of the Saul we know now in Breaking Bad, He's playing with them, but he's still, being careful, because if it doesn't work out, he's gonna get killed, and other people are gonna die and stuff. Like, he's not completely there yet, but it's so cool to see how it all started, and them, talking to one another when you know where this is going. I love prequels when it's done right. Ugh.
Oh, all right.
Good episode, very good episode. Anyway. Other things, or
I'm done.
So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's going to be on Patreon soon. Check it out. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube. So it's going to be soon.
Soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.